Hi Dom, and hello potential viewers. Me, Alex, and my fellow English major, Dom, have created a YouTube channel in which we're going to be telling each other about the various books we're currently reading, and we're going to be either recommending them to each other or ripping them to pieces. So, my first book is Holes by Louis Sachar. I find it hilarious that I'm doing a young adult's book while Dom is reviewing a 19th century romance. Viewers, you don't know this about me and Dom yet, but the situation is usually reversed. If you don't know the story of Holes, it's this. Stanley is sent to a delinquent center for boys where they're forced to dig holes every day to build character. The warden is actually looking for buried treasure that was stolen by Kissing Kate Barlow, a famous outlaw. And Stanley eventually finds the treasure and lives happily ever after with his family and his best friend. There's slightly more to it than that, involving a pig thief and a mountain shaped like a giant thumb, but I don't have much time. If you want more information, read the book. Some interesting themes in the book. First of all, hope. Stanley's whole family has this general attitude of hopefulness, as does Stanley himself. The warden, too, has this hope that she'll find the buried treasure, which I always thought was an interesting view to take, considering that Stanley, the main character, has to dig a hole every day for 18 months. Kind of reminds me of obligatory Buffy reference. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and for that matter, most shows created by Joss Whedon. It's dark, but you don't really realize it as much because each character feels hope that their situation will get better. Another theme is personal growth. Stanley becomes more self-confident as a result of his time at the camp, as well as stronger physically from digging holes, enough so that he's able to climb a mountain in his search for food and water when he runs away. The last theme I'm going to mention is the desire to be accepted, to fit in, and how that can sometimes clash with true friendship, which is explored in the relationship between Zero and Stanley. Something I never really noticed about the book when I was little was that it's very biblical. I mean, the boys are essentially the slaves of the warden, who they're forced to dig holes all day in the hot desert, and also that the mountain shaped like God's thumb is essentially a promise for salvation and new life. Oh god, Dom, I'm making biblical references. Britlit rears its ugly head. One of the things I love about this book, being your token feminist friend, is that women are very influential in the story. For example, Kissing Kate Barlow is a famous outlaw who stole millions of dollars, and Madame Zeronius is a wise, powerful woman who apparently inflicts this curse on Stanley's ancestor. As well, the warden of the delinquent camp, which is the highest position of authority there, is a woman. Most of the women presented in the story are in positions of authority, which is something I approve of. All in all, it's a fantastic read, and it will always remain on my list of favorite books. I know that Dom has already read this book, so instead I'm going to recommend it to, hopefully, our viewers. Altogether, I give it 5 yellow-spotted lizards out of 5 yellow-spotted lizards. Dom, I look forward to your review, and remember, this isn't a Girl Scout camp. There's slightly more to it than that, involving a pig thief and a mountain shaped like a thumb, but I don't have much time.